From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your weather tonight.
What few evening showers there were are mostly fading away, so we'll deal with partly cloudy skies overnight. Morning lows in the middle 60s, maybe a few showers picking up under the cloud deck from this upper low as we head through the morning hours, but a better chance of scattered but a little numerous showers and thunderstorms as we head through the midday, afternoon, and early evening of our Tuesday. By daybreak here, as we get into early Tuesday morning, partly sunny skies to begin our Tuesday, lows starting in the mid 60s. Warming up into the upper 70s and lower 80s with a little sunshine by midday. And notice our pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Not everybody's going to get rain, but the rain chances are elevated because the showers and thunderstorms, while scattered, they will be fairly numerous after you add all of them up from the afternoon and the evening. So many locations probably will see at least a brief shower or a rumble of thunder. Not really seeing any severe weather threat as we go forward, but anytime during the summer you get a pop-up thunderstorm, you can briefly get a severe thunderstorm warning. We see this pretty much every year, but no big threat, organized threat of severe weather like what we've seen several times the past week. Daytime highs in the upper 70s and lower 80s, falling back into the 60s as we head through tomorrow night, with showers diminishing with the loss of the daytime heating. And then we do this all over again for Wednesday and Thursday because this upper level system sits and spins over a large part of the southeast. The weather pattern doesn't change a lot. So scattered showers and thunderstorms honestly into the weekend, but they may become a little more isolated as we head Friday through the weekend as the upper low weakens. And we're just in an overall northwest flow pattern aloft, which also means at some point we may have to watch the plains to see if a thunderstorm complex comes out and heads toward the southeast. But right now, no obvious signs of that happening, but we'll watch it carefully because the upper level low spinning around in the cloud cover from that. Daytime highs below average the next several days, only in the upper 70s and lower 80s through Thursday. And even Friday, honestly, it's the weekend when we get a little more sunshine in here, despite the isolated shower chances, that we do start to pick up the mid, maybe upper 80s still, up to 5 degrees below average. Even if that is the case, we're watching the tropics very carefully. Earlier this afternoon, we had Tropical Storm Brett form out in the Atlantic and another tropical wave behind it that may decide to become Tropical Storm Cindy over the next couple days. Here's the 4 p.m. Central Advisory on Tropical Storm Brett. A new advisory comes out tonight at 10 p.m. local time, but this is the most recent advisory information we have available. As of 4 p.m. this afternoon, maximum sustained winds were at 40 miles per hour. Pressure's at 1,008 millibars. It's moving quickly west at 21 miles per hour. Here's the official National Hurricane Center track for the next week or so as we go forward all the way through Saturday afternoon. And notice it is officially forecast to become a hurricane prior to reaching the Lesser Antilles. However, don't let that scare you if you're in the southeastern United States, because as it moves into the Caribbean, it starts encountering a lot stronger wind shear, which may act to weaken the system. I think there are 2 possible routes this may take beyond the Saturday forecast point south of Hispaniola. Now, it's too far out and things could change, so the United States does need to pay attention just in case. However, for right now, I don't see an obvious U.S. threat with this, because if the system is a little on the stronger side, I think it feels the upper level winds from the upper level low that sits over us this week, and that causes it to turn northward here out of the Caribbean into the western Atlantic, maybe across the southeast Bahamas and then curving north-northeast, and there will be wind shear out here as well. If it remains weaker, it will be on a more westerly track through the Caribbean, and that usually gets your attention. However, there's a lot of wind shear the farther west you go into the Caribbean, so if it takes that track, I do think it's likely to further weaken, if not fall all the way apart south of Cuba out in the open part of the Western Caribbean. So we'll watch it. Time for changes. You need to pay attention if you're in the southeast United States, just in case. However, no obvious threats to the United States at this time, but we'll watch it carefully for you. The system behind that, increasing chance of becoming Tropical Storm Cindy over the next few days. That one looks like it may have a better chance of recurving out into the North Atlantic. So tropics starting to heat up, but as of right now, we'll watch for changes, but as of right now, no imminent threats to the United States. Back home here, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start our Tuesday morning, starting in the mid-60s, warming into the upper 70s and the lower 80s by the afternoon. a little sun here and there, and then scattered to numerous pop-up showers and thunderstorms during the midday, afternoon, and the early evening. No organized severe weather threat, but any thunderstorm during the summer could have some gusty winds or small hail, so we'll watch it for you. And we're the same for Wednesday and Thursday, and then shower and thunderstorm chances are still there Friday, the weekend into Monday, but they become a bit more isolated and we see a little more sunshine. So daytime highs over the weekend and early next week step back toward the mid, maybe upper 80s, still a little below average, but not quite as much as what we're seeing for the first half of the week. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. Kelly Rosson's in the Weather Center tomorrow morning with another update to your local weather.